Big love in the building. Make sure I get that motherfucking lover's patience. Let me tell you one thing though. Yeah, Rose. I don't need no motivation. Trying to change my situation. Make a lane away from niggas. Hit a fatal when your niggas. I don't get no explanations. I don't need no validation. I don't see no competition. I don't need no phony bitches. I don't fuck with opposition. Kill them all with preparation. Mix the flow with education. Smoke the whole of medication. Get these hoes up my face. If you ain't adding to my space, then you a cancer to my greatness. Yeah, bitch.
Carolina. And he said that
he know niggas did that.
Yo. Nigga, I was shocked myself.
What Donald Trump say? Fake news.
Yeah,
nah, this is around the same time as Dahmer.
That's serious.
But
That's
he said,
serious.
but he said he was like, yo, I know that the cops don't fucking check for black people, so I was killing black women. He said that shit. His name was like Henry Louis Wallace or some shit like that.
That's really sad that people have that much of an understanding of society, and recognize like, yeah, these are the people that won't be looked for. You know, it's like when you find these serial killers who are like attacking the homeless, things like that. It's like, why? Like even in The Wire, it was like, bro, niggas got that shit off because like nobody's checking for a homeless person. They're homeless already.
They let them. Yeah, you talking about last kids? Even when they let them niggas sell drugs, bro, them niggas set up the block for them niggas.
It's like, yo, it's like, why? Because we know that nobody cares about this part of town. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, do whatever you want over here. Just don't bring this shit past that block.
And the only reason they stopped that shit was because it was hard for the city to get funding and all that, and political reasons.
That's what's even crazier. And then watching them try to maneuver it into a political play, like, hey, this was a long time operation, and this is down the third.
Yo, you know, niggas was buying houses in Baltimore for $1,000.
And then selling for $1, bro.
Yeah, they was selling for $1. Yeah,
they were selling some for $2.
Yeah, but you just had to like commit to like fixing it up, and you had to live in the city too.
Shout out to Tory.
Yeah, you had to live in the city too.
Shut up, bitch! On the avenue.
Yeah.
All right.
Nasty. Yo, what's nastier? Real fast, because I know what's nastier? Baltimore
accent? Spaghetti.
What's more nastier? Baltimore accent or Toronto accent?
Baltimore for sure, 100%. Because
not so fast.
This is why I can tell you. So my family from Toronto. All black folks out there is Caribbean. If you black and you live in Toronto, you're Caribbean.
But then they talk like they also British too.
That's what's crazy.
Because they're imperialized. So but it's like, so it's
bro, imperialized Jamaican gangsters is what Toronto sound like.
I mean, that it's like, well, it's all Caribbeans. Like, you know, you got Jamaicans, you have Caribbeans. That's where a lot of black Caribbeans go to not have to fucking deal with the American bullshit.
My grandmother, when the Queen died, shout out to the Queen dying. My grandmother was like, I remember when the Queen came back home, when I lived back home in Jamaica, and we had to stand out there and salute her.
That's just a proper Caribbean, but
bruh, it's so crazy how that was part of their life though. Yeah. Like they country really was owned by another country, so it's like I don't really bang with you, but when you pull up, I gotta show love.
Yeah, it's like no fucking choice. Like, you the reason I'm here. But that Baltimore shit nasty though. Like,
it is nasty.
Niggas like Aaron.
Cause at least.
That shit Britain too. I don't even know what that nigga said.
Like the nigga, what's that nigga named Dooley? You remember Dooley from online? Yo, they had that nigga read like 7 words.
Yeah, I watched that clip, bro. That shit funny as hell. I still watch it.
Yo.
Then his homie's like, no, dummy, it's arn. Like, nigga,
nigga said, what? He's like, yo, is we retarded or something?
Nigga said, no, dummy, it's arn.
I know, nigga. I said,
That shit disgusting, bro. But shout out to all the Baltimore people, though.
Shout out to Toronto. This is volume 1 of PMO and the Regulation Podcast. Yeah, push the button for that.
Facts.
Y'all don't know what that is. We know what that is. We're going to explain it to y'all. We're going to put y'all on. You know what I'm saying? Some of our favorite artists, some of our somebody's not so favorite artists, some artists we might have found, some artists y'all might know. And we're going to give y'all some songs, some playlists as to, you know, if we was putting the homies on or if they was putting the homies on, how they would do it. And I always think that's a very interesting perspective because everybody doesn't listen to music the same, but everybody will have opinions about music artists. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, and I just think it was great. Like this week we had, we chose Drake, but we didn't choose Drake's. Sean and Bert chose Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Sean actually chose and just said do it 10
all right,
songs.
so I point fingers. Beeman chose Drake.
You know, Jamie Foxx got knocked out by LL on set.
I heard they had a fight. I don't know about a knockout.
Nah,
But why? But I feel like at that time, I feel like LL odds was minus 1,000.
They had real beef.
So they really didn't bang with each other.
So it was a scene.
It was really beefing.
Yeah, it was a scene where oh my god.
Pause.
Yo.
Pause.
Willie beefing.
Yeah, that's it.
Willie Beefin. Yeah, that's the
Yeah, Willie Beefin. That's the one.
Text the chat.
In PMO volume 1, Willie Beefin.
With a picture of Jimmy Butler.
Yo, Willie, wow.
With Jimmy Butler fucked up
With
ass.
Jamie Foxx on the fucking hot sausage box.
Didn't we use that already though?
Nah, we ain't using no Jamie Foxx nothing.
What about
the
from
Carolina
Due Date? We ain't use it for the Due Date.
Was he on there?
We talked
Oh,
about
when he with the ashes.
Yeah, with the ashes.
Drank that
When
nigga
he
ashes.
drank bro ashes.
He might have been on there.
Maybe we gotta check.
We're gonna figure some shit out. You know how we give it up.
Yeah, or y'all could just use any given Sunday. It's a picture of both of them niggas in that shit. That nigga's crazy, bro.
Alright, bro, why you gotta make niggas feel retarded?
I'm just saying, bro. They actually beefed during shooting the movie, which is right there.
That probably made for some good like theatrics.
Yeah. Cause it said LL kept slapping him in the head during that scene where they had a miscommunication and Jamie had walked off. It's the scene between Jamie, LL, and Bill Bellamy. When Bill Bellamy was a receiver and shit, and they had a little miscommunication, was walking off the field, and it was arguing and shit, and then LL kept slapping him in the head, and then Jamie was like, "Yo, what the fuck, like why you keep?"
Oh, it's a scene in the movie where like I think LL is pointing in Jamie's face, or one or the other, and one of them smacking the hand down.
That shit was real.
Yeah.
So they
I see the clip right now.
So they kept shooting it over and over and over. And then the first time LL slapped Jamie in the head, and Jamie stopped like, "Yo, bro, why is bro slapping me in the head?" And he did it again. And then fucking, I think LL had his helmet off with just a bandana and shit. And then Jamie punched him in the mouth.
Nigga was bald with a bandana.
And then he was like, this nigga's punching him in the mouth. All right, cool, I'm gonna let it rock. Then the next time they shot it, Jamie helmet wasn't strapped in, so LL took bro helmet, snatched that shit off, hit him all crazy, knocked him out. Oh, that's the
Oh shit.
Oh, he got the R&B covers on that bitch. See if they got one.
Executive producer Beeman on the shit.
Todd Smith.
You feel me? But nah, that was a good tribute. I did not know that shit about the movie. I love that movie. And
they really beefed on that.
And then the nigga who ended up getting them like to sit down and talk was Jim Brown. Cause like for like 2 days, Jamie couldn't shoot because his lip was fucked up. And yeah, like cause Jamie bit through his tongue.
Damn, who pushed the shit out that nigga?
So yeah,
that was back when LL was like.
And then nigga said that LL
was
flew
built
out
like a fucking
LL
Ninja
flew out like
Turtle.
40 of his homies and shit to Miami and had the niggas on for the trailer. And then and Jamie just had like his manager.
It's just funny though, cause I know LL was being a gangster, like in a wife beater, but with dress pants on,
licking his lips,
with small, the tiniest circle changes possible, with a stocking cap.
That nigga had my girl was watching a music video with that nigga the other night, and that nigga only had a mustache and that shit, like nothing else.
Nasty.
Just a mustache, cause I think that shit is weird. She's like, why you point that out?
I don't trust niggas.
I said, you never looked at somebody with just a mustache and be like, yo, you weird.
You look odd.
Yeah, like you got no other facial.
That's up there with niggas that don't. Niggas with just a mustache is right before niggas with no mustache.
Like Jimmy Butler.
Niggas with no mustache is really crazy.
Nah, niggas with the Dr. Umar is insane. No beard, no mustache,
just a beard.
That's wicked.
That's insane.
Riding the bike with no handlebars.
Yeah.
But the point to put me on, you know what I'm saying, is we same EOR shit, usual chaos with a little focus on music and what we think or how we would put you guys on. So which one of y'all kind of wants to, you know what I'm saying, how did you come up with your playlist? Like list your 10 songs. We're gonna run through the 10 songs. But list your 10 and then run through like how you or go through your 10. Saying we're gonna nigga review this. We're gonna figure it out till we figure it out. But what brought you to the songs that you picked or like your selection, like whatever? Like were you building a playlist or were you kind of like these are 10 Drake songs where I feel like
I based it off of how I was feeling and how I've been feeling.
Like I said, because we was playing Madden, I was like, this nigga Bird be in his motherfucking Telfar. What is that?
Telfar? The Telfeezy?
Telfeezy.
You ever bought a bitch that?
What happened?
You ever bought a bitch a Telfar?
Put that grabber in that joint.
You ever bought a bag for a bitch?
You put that grabber in that joint.
No.
You put that grabber in there.
A little weevil, but
the mother of my time, I'm gonna buy her a bag eventually.
Yeah, we gotta congratulate Zig on the low.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Nah, good shit.
Oh, for not buying a girl a bag?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You put that grabber in that joint.
So,
get to his list.
so my 10 is started off with Unforgettable, then it's Scholarships.
Yo, I hate that fucking song.
Mirta, Tuesday.
Muerte?
Mirta.
What does that mean?
It's I forgot what it is.
It's an E, right?
No, it's with an A. It's with an A.
My bad.
With an asterisk. Then we got Tuesday. Then we got Club Paradise. Wednesday Night Interlude. Time Flies. After Dark.
What do you call it?
Liability. The Ride. What?
What did you say?
You said it's an A with an asterisk.
Nah, I said with an asterisk.
With an asterisk?
I could have sworn you said an asterisk, bro. I'm like,
It's an asterisk.
There ain't no asterisk, nigga.
That's an accent.
Whatever.
Yeah, asterisk it's a little star.
Yeah.
but yo,
shit on top
I
of
had never heard. Yo, I'm gonna say thank you. If you were using that playlist to put me on Drake, it's a mad different varieties to what he gave. Oh, Merita would have got me. Where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna listen to this.
Like I also did it like how you would go in for a week, like a weekday. Like if you peep it.
I got a question though. What's your favorite Drake song off that list?
Off of it right now,
Out of them 10 songs.
it's Liability. And that's off his new
what?
it's Liability off his new one.
I never heard that.
You never heard Liability.
I ain't
Hey
listening.
yo, take a long.
Nah, that shit hard.
Yo, Sean sent me the normal version of it. Oh man, that shit
hard.
different.
That's how I feel about the song that he got on his last album. Well, not the new album, but the previous album that he got with Jay-Z. Like I like the original.
Love All?
Yeah, I like the one without Jay-Z on it. Like, and I was telling people like it sounds so much better without Hove on it. And I love Hove. But
Yo, even if you go
he
back,
did that shit just to like spite Kanye.
yo, the,
Like this.
the last song off of Scorpion that he did with Jay, they redid the song. If you go back and listen to it, it's totally different from where you first heard it. So like, Jay part is totally different.
They redid it and they updated it?
Yeah, it's totally different. So go back and go listen to it. Like it's different how the way they did Jay-Z part.
See, it's crazy to me because like I said, I really appreciated your list because it showed Drake's versatility. Like how he was able to kind of like, I'm nobody's Drake fan by any stretch of the imagination. I think he's a talented artist, whatever. I think when he decides to rap, like when he really wants to just be rapping, he's really good. Yeah. But the like, I can't listen to that nigga over and over and over again. Like if I had to pick the songs where he's rapping out of all his projects, like if I took Tuscan Lever, this song, maybe what's that song? Gold Roses. Gold Roses was dope.
Lord Knows is crazy too.
Lord Knows is a good song. But if I start picking them type of songs out, I could put together probably, in my opinion, one of the better rap albums that people have heard. It's not cohesive by any stretch of the imagination.
I just got a question, bro.
What's up?
Like you don't really fuck with Drake, but he Jamaican, bro. So like you don't really rock with.
He only Jamaican on Thursdays, bro.
You don't rock
He only
with
Jamaican on
Thursday.
Thursdays, bro.
So you don't rock with him.
I rock with him on Thursday. Today Monday is pod day.
I mean, he is Jamaican, so I just
Wait,
thought
Drake
that-
Jamaican?
Yeah.
No, he not.
Yes, he is.
You just said if you black or from Toronto, you Caribbean.
But I mean, I don't know, like,
But
I don't know what his dad is, because I mean, like,
his dad a nigga. Dad is a
It was a
nigga.
nigga that did this.
But I'm saying, like, actually culturally, because I know, like, because when you from Toronto, like, it's Caribbean lingo and culture, so you could not be Caribbean but still adapt the Caribbean lingo.
But that's why a lot of people hate him, but they don't even know. On his
That's
first,
what I'm saying. They don't know that's how niggas really talk.
yeah, and on his first album, he had a Caribbean beat.
The fact that you said Tuscan Leather too, that's the first song on my.
Bro, that to me, that's like that's
of
a
course
pure example of what he can do when he feel like it.
I remember exactly where I was the first time I heard Tuscan Leather. I was driving to St. Peter's to see Beep, and like, you feel me? After I left,
Nigga bleeped himself out.
The nigga just.
I was with. I actually bought that album. Nothing was the same. I actually bought that shit when it came out.
And you remade the album cover.
Huh? Oh, shut the fuck up. No, this nigga did it. This nigga took a picture of me and put clouds on me.
Birthing was the same.
Boo! That's one.
oh brother, this guy stinks.
I have a stockpile. There's been a lot of episodes. I have a stockpile. I got at least 15 I can let off in this
Last
one.
episode was.
Plus, this is a bonus, so I got to get these niggas more than what they used to.
Nah,
That's true.
fuck no.
Yeah, no. Burton supported it. And Sean's always on my side with these kind of jokes.
So is Sean going next, or can because me and Zay they come up with a little list?
I really do. Because Sean's list was very, very different from Bert's. So I kind of want to hear where Sean was going.
Yeah.
Why did it have to be that?
Because everything's about race.
You got a point, man.
Niggers.
Oh my God,
So, Beeman. Yes, can.
All right, so I
Wait,
didn't.
hold on, wait. They don't say nigger on YouTube?
Bro,
They
come
do,
on,
bro.
Stop. Stop. Just stop. No, stop. Come on, man.
The songs that I put on mine is not necessarily my favorite Drake songs, but they are like how I like to listen to Drake in a cohesive like setting, if you will. So my first song is Tuscan Leather. That's not my favorite Drake intro.
Hey,
my favorite
right,
my favorite Drake intro is the song that I actually put second, but I felt like I had to put Tuscan Leather first. So Tuscan Leather is first. My favorite Drake intro is Deep Pockets. I don't know if y'all familiar with that song, but he is rapping on that shit, bro.
All right, so I gotta listen to that one.
My third one is Laugh Now, Cry Later. I thought that was gonna be on Certified Lover Boy, but it wasn't. I was pretty upset. This one was a song he got, scrutiny for because he didn't really write. 10 Bands, one of my favorite Drake songs.
That's 10 bands.
50, yeah.
50 bands,
It's my shit.
Drake fan.
Who wrote that?
And then Quentin Miller.
Because Quentin Miller got the reference tracks that are very similar to what Drake put out. So.
And then after all the rapping,
But you can agree that Drake wrote most of his other shit.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Alright, cool.
I think they said Quentin Miller, he wrote 10 Bands and he wrote Know Yourself.
He wrote a couple tracks on there. Like when I remember I listened to like that list of the reference tracks he had. Like that was heavily influenced by the Quentin Miller sound and all that shit. But I just don't like
the song concept itself was Quentin Miller, but Drake was
I
writing
just don't
shit.
like this notion that niggas now say all of Drake's other albums were written by all these other people.
I don't agree with that shit.
Because that's not true.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Hold on, wait. I feel like The Weeknd did give him Take Care.
I mean, I can't say he gave it to him, but I feel like The Weeknd was definitely in the room. I feel like
It was a lot. There's a lot of The Weeknd in Take Care.
For sure.
He could give him inspiration towards his album. He was only on one song.
Well, nah, but based on the sound, though, I already know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that
just,
sound, but The Weeknd not even on that sound.
Well,
anymore.
but just from knowing like what the studio dynamic is like, like a nigga can be in the studio with you, and they could just based on having conversation, they can give you concepts for like a hook or a flow or a pocket, and then you can use that so you're directly influenced by somebody. They might not have wrote what you, or you could write something. They could be like, yeah, that's tough, but if you adjust this and do this, and then they be like, oh, all right. But everybody not always that collaborative, and most people have no idea what it really takes to fucking make music. But there is an integrity as a rapper that you have to keep when it comes to writing your shit. So I know why niggas feel the type of way about Drake, but I just want to like,
and that's why I say he's one of the greatest artists ever. And I don't like to get into the whole, he's a rapper and at the end of the day, to me, like rapping comes from in here. Like when niggas rap, even when niggas battle rapping, even though they write this shit, do whatever it is. Like when it comes to rapping, to me, that's like poetry. And when you spitting somebody else's poem, has never. Yeah. It's just not right.
You could sing somebody else's song and really put your own, like find out where you're gonna use on inflection, find out where you're gonna change melodies and all that ill shit. But
quick tangent, bro. The fact that you said that, Luther Vandross's biggest songs, fuck him being gay. All his biggest hits was all remix.
They all covers. Bro. But them his songs.
I went back and listened to the songs that he actually covered. I'm like, oh nah, this Luther's song now.
Bro, all of them. They his song. Whitney Houston, it was in that pocket too a little bit. Where she's got some covers of people's songs where it's just like
that's acceptable for R&B. That's not really acceptable.
Right. It's acceptable for being an artist and for music because you hear cover bands and covers of songs. Imagine a nigga doing a cover In the Club.
Y'all heard Lil TJ?
Hold on, before let me finish.
Restart your list. So just run it down real quick.
All right, so number 1 was Tuscan Leather. Number 2 was Deep Pockets. Number 3 was Laugh Now, Cry Later. Number 4 was 10 Bands. Number 5 is Drake and Chris Brown, Not You Too. Number 6 is I Get Lonely. So we getting into the little sad bag real quick, little slow R&B bag. And then we break out of the slow R&B bag with Connect. I don't know if y'all familiar with that song.
You know the vibes, nigga. That shit on my
and that shit really got that hit me.
Same city, same friends.
I done ran out of gas going to see a bitch before on the highway.
You said what?
Like when he referenced shit like that, like being on E, like going to see a shit.
Yeah. So the end of that song, and it was perfect because I was driving in the car, and then I'm listening to the song. Like as I made this like kind of like as I was driving. So I'm like, what could I put after this? So like towards the end, the outro when he talking about driving on the highway and shit, and then the song fade out, and then the way the song fade out, and then the way that the next song pull up. So we getting out the sad bag right back into the rapping bag. So we fade out of Connect, and then Lord Knows is next.
Yeah, Lord Knows, bro. That's bro.
I stayed in the sad bag. I ain't.
Yo, the Drake Rose connection is whoo.
And let's clap it up for Rick Ross too, because Rick Ross is one of the niggas who nobody ever mistakes him, I think, with being like one of the best lyricists of all time. Mm-hmm. However, from our beginning of listening to music, listening to hip hop, I would say, and I think I can speak for everybody, Ross is top. I want to say top 3, but top five most consistent.
I'll take Ross over a lot.
Top 5 most consistent.
And Jimmy.
And
Jimmy who?
Jimmy. He's not on that level.
What? Jimmy?
He's not.
We're talking about good music right now.
I got two more. I got two more.
That's his opinion. Cool.
We getting off topic.
Jim Jones and
mine is mine.
We getting off topic. I got 2 more.
I mean, that's still on topic though.
Let's finish the Drake list.
But get your 2 more off. Though.
So after Lord Knows is Lose You after on More Life, and then after we get past the rapping, we go back into some more rapping, but we end with the sadness, right? So the last song is Cameras, Good Ones Go.
Oh, he want niggas crying.
Bro,
my bonus track, so the end is sadness.
This nigga got a bonus track?
So the bonus
track for the bonus episode?
So the bonus track, right? So Good Ones Go transitions into my favorite Drake song, Jungle.
We can do it.
And then, so that's how the deluxe ends with Jungle.
It's crazy because
we's the only one that ain't get no dad. That's for me. I ain't like. We not gonna be holding down. I get no dad.
Niggas crazy.
It's like niggas around you just hit a bet. You like, damn, I hope I get some of this bread too.
Shit, that was me looking in the chat the other day.
Shout out to Shaheen.
Yeah, but nah.
Cousin.
Them good lists. I don't listen to like some of them Drake songs though. I ain't gonna lie.
What is your how does your Drake differ from their Drake?
So for my list, I started off with Tuscan Leather because I feel like that's a good intro.
Yeah.
But then it leads into like the second track on a playlist is Do Not Disturb. I think that's the best Drake song to listen to while you driving.
Drake said he made music for you to ride to.
Yeah. But I think specifically Do Not Disturb is like his best song to just like, it's late night or some shit, you feel me? And you just cruising type shit. Unless you in a different bag, then you go to Connect.
That's why I looked at, not off of tangent, but that's why I looked at Leak Crazy when he was like, the last Drake album, the production was ass. I was like, hold on, nigga, did you even really listen to that?
Yeah, leak is leak.
I was
not saying no shiesty behavior.
like real talk. I went to the beach and listened to that song. Every song hit.
Beach
Watching the sunrise.
Yeah, this ain't crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna just run through my list real quick though. Like after Do Not Disturb, I got Western Road Flows.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I'll lead in the Lord Knows. I kept it like strictly like rapping in this segment, and then I switch it into emotionalist. So you start getting into like the more R&B type of track, and then it flows into From Time with Janae Aiko. And then after that, it goes into Over My Dead Body.
I want y'all to know when I be reacting like this, it's just for theatrics.
Bro, you fucking up the vibe, bro.
My fault.
Stop fucking up the vibe.
It's like you got that one home where it's surrounding bitches and just be like, I'm like, damn.
Yeah. But now look, after Over My Dead Body, I go straight to Connect. Then I go into Jaded. Cause you gotta get in your bag.
Cuss out on Jaded?
You gotta get in your bag with Jaded, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Then
you really gotta listen to that.
Then you go into Feel No Ways.
You never heard of Jaded?
And then my bonus.
I told you I don't listen to this.
We not about to entertain this nigga right now. Then I end the playlist off with 5 a.m. in Toronto because he in his bag.
Yeah, that was a good joint.
If you let it rotate back in, it start back off with Tuscan Leather.
Yeah, start back off with Tuscan Leather.
Come on, bro. Cohesive.
Nah, that is very cohesive. And that's a lot of good music. Like, and that's the thing. Like Drake got so much undeniable music. That's what make it. Like, but I understand people not liking people. But I also feel like people need to relax when it comes to music, bro. Like people start getting these personal opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this nigga stopped rapping, or this nigga stopped doing this, or this nigga stopped doing that. So what?
Just listen to the fucking music.
Just listen to the music. I get, like, I understand, but I'm also saying as an artist, because once you stop making shit that you connect with, then you're not gonna make music to a level that you want to make it. However, how you feel might be a disconnect to what the public want at a certain moment. Because when you present yourself as a type of person and then you switch it up, but then I feel like the more you switch it up, the more people should know, okay, cool, like I can't expect certain things from you. So then they just gotta accept what you give them.
You can't please everybody as an artist, especially the amount of fans he has.
It's impossible.
It don't matter what you do, you're gonna get scrutiny somehow, some way.
And nobody's used to having the responsibility that he had, bro.
It's people who hated Michael Jackson just because they love Prince more, just because it's that rivalry
really
type
was
of
crazy.
thing, bro.
That really was a crazy
people
song.
act like you can't like more than one person.
They really listen to shit. Nah, this nigga want to be like Prince, man. He ain't no Prince. He good, but he ain't know this.
Y'all still listen to Ja Rule? Y'all ever like his music ever came back on for y'all?
I'm not gonna lie, I was a big Ja Rule.
His music came back on.
Niggas can't act like they weren't Ja Rule fans.
Ja was running shit before 50.
Immediately after Get Rich or Die Trying came out, it was not safe to tell anyone that you enjoyed Ja Rule's music. Do that shit in private. Like, do that shit in your mom's car or something. Because your dad damn sure wasn't playing that.
We should do a Ja Rule.
No, we should do a 51.
Oh,
for real. Because when you like,
you know what I'm starting off with,
bro. This is honestly. Everybody pick a member from G Unit. I call game. Yeah,
bitch. Nah, you fucking bitch. You motherfucking bitch.
You talking about? Alright.
No, actually.
Alright. So ready? We got.
You talking about
two people
musically
do
or
game,
just
musically? So we could do sides. There's 5 of us in here. You can pick a side. I want to do game.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like I was mimicking you. That's
so game of 50.
Oh, that is game. Yeah,
I got game. Bert's got game.
Yeah, I'm gonna do game.
I'll fuck with Yale because I ain't. You gonna do Tony Yale's music?
Yeah. You gonna do a 10 on Tony?
I'm gonna do game.
10 on 50. What you gonna do? His one album?
I'll do it.
Do you? He gonna be doing.
It's gonna be that shit.
It ain't gonna be Tony Ayo songs. It's gonna be Tony Ayo verses.
Nah, I'm gonna hit y'all niggas in the chat like yeah. Nah, but I mean I don't know.
Somebody do Lloyd Banks at least.
But I mean,
do Banks.
Yeah, Banks. But the reason I say yeah, I've been watching his Vlad interviews and shit, and like just learning different stories and all types of shit. You be like, yo, like motherfuckers be more interesting than you thought they were.
You can really only do Game Banks at 50 with that. The rest of them don't have the music catalog to really be trying to like
And Game
to
got
be
the
going
best
to
catalog out of all of
He
them.
do.
I truly believe, like, to me, there's some Game songs that, like I prefer, like, older.
Game is
older
almost in
Game.
that class. He's in that.
Actually, I'll do 50, because I know you're a Game fan, so I'll do 50.
So what y'all want me to do? 10? We doing 10?
Just put
We
me
might
on.
not. We don't gotta do 10. We can do.
Let's do 5.
Hold on.
Nah, cause it's like it's
Next
some shit.
episode is me and Zig turn, bro. Because we gonna do an artist ourselves.
Yeah. That's cool.
Oh, all right. So, wait. All right. So, we
I gotta do an episode where I just play some unreleased Zig Love too. Just like, just tell
Bro,
you
this
why I
nigga
did
sent me the...
He sent you some
They
shit.
put it in the chat though, so I don't give a fuck.
It's not.
Yeah, we all
It's the
family.
roommate exclusive.
I don't give a fuck.
This the 2M exclusive. You can hear it in here.
that. Yeah, so
You gotta take that shit with you in your mind when you leave. Just listen to that shit and repeat it up top.
Nah, Ziggy, he sent me some shit before. I was just like, oh yeah. Nah, we was talking about the music, and he was like, yo, I got some shit. I'm gonna let you hear it. And I was like, I bet. And I'll let you know.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to all that shit, it's just I just know like, all right, like I have no idea when I'm finna drop this, so I don't even be wanting to like, be like, all right, here. And
Yo, but
keep
I
this
got.
shit. But I mean, like, but I gotta feel it. It gotta be a moment for me.
One day I'm gonna hook you up with some studio time. That's it. And we're gonna do a song. Like, and I'm gonna just.
Let's get some music together. But if you ask me, tell you.
No. I'm not rapping. Like, I'm gonna just be in the studio.
Oh yeah, no, niggas.
No, because like I got a play that's about to happen where like a studio getting ready to come.
Oh, I bet.
So
Say less.
That is
You know, I
about
can
to
look out.
die, and we need that.
we
Why are you not? Why is nobody moving with haste? Like,
bonus
yo,
episode?
Sean was like, yo, put this on the charger. Put this on the charger.
I know what space it was. You know, sometimes that shit be about to die immediately, and sometimes you feel me. It's just time to go right now.
Put this on the charger. It's always an immediate thing.
So yeah, I guess yeah, you can assume such, but yeah, that's a fact. I concur. But nah, that's a cohesive ass list.
So, what artists are you guys gonna do? I think that'd be really cool for us.
Some artists that y'all definitely don't listen to. Westside Boogie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now Boogie is fire.
So what's crazy is I actually
Boogie is
just
fire.
saw him live
For
because
real?
he.
I was
And
gonna go to his show too. He was
So-
in Brooklyn.
But Boogie's fire.
When he was
Boogie's on that list.
It
Of
was
niggas
at
I'm
a,
trying to open up.
he was
for.
at a what's the guy's name? Blast concert.
Oh yeah. How was
He
yeah?
opened
Now
for
Blast.
Blast.
Yeah, nah, Blast.
Blast sounds exactly like his music live. I will say that.
That's
He
good.
doesn't
Nah,
require
that's-
any extra anything.
That's why I
But
want.
he's not. I don't think he's gonna be. His music is made for large spaces. Like I think intimate settings. There's some artists that don't need to do stage.
How was his stage presence?
His stage presence was awesome, but at the end of the day, like he was trying to like project it. Like the microphones like do a lot to his music and the way he like sings. He sounds. Like I don't feel like his music requires a whole lot to be done on the engineering and on that other side.
He
He
said it.
sounds.
He said like he'd be at home recording with a Rode mic and like one of these shits.
Yeah.
A Rode mic in the computer.
Bro, the same way y'all
That's how
see
he
me
said I
recording,
record.
the same
Yeah.
way y'all see me recording, be it the same way
That's how
a
he
lot
said
of
it.
niggas record. Because
That's
the
how
way
he said you
as
record
long
shit.
as you can get good audio, then you know, and it also depends on what type of music you're recording to. Like the way I record, I can't if I can't one take it. Like with singing, I know I'll have to break it up just so I can get my shit right. But if I'm not even about to, I'm not even about to start this. I don't even know why he did this.
My fault, bro.
But as far as rapping, I think like if I can't one take it kind of in a way, then I don't want to do because I know in my shows and shit the way I perform, the energy I'm gonna have, like I want to be able to just get it to you and not need a hype man and that other shit. But fucking, I made a list too. I don't know if niggas peep. Drake list. Y'all peep. I put it in the chat.
Yeah.
I got it right. Oh yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's tough, Troy. I'm sorry. I had to stop. I'm like, yo.
But nah, so I mean, I don't really know like the order in terms of what like what I play first and all the other shit. But I got some joints in here. So I started with Tuscan Leather too. I feel like that's the unanimous.
Yeah.
That's the unanimous. That's the unanimous decision. I started off with Tuscan Leather. I went to Feel No Ways because that song is crazy. That shit is crazy. Yeah. I went to Karaoke because I feel like that's one of them tracks that took shit over that niggas forget was really like.
That should have put you in your bag off some.
I feel like
yo,
we hadn't really heard like the most type of like we hadn't really heard shit like that at that point, especially not developing. That was what 2010.
like, and it was like, oh
2010.
wait, this nigga tapping into something I never.
And then Closer to My Dreams.
Oh, that's my shit,
Bro, that's my shit. Like I be hearing that because for me, like, I feel like when you get to grow with things, I heard Close to My Dreams in either 08 or 09. And I'm like, yo, and I need something to balance out the fact that it's hard to find a woman when you talented and black. Yeah. Yo, there's a lot of
I heard that shit for the first time on YouTube in 2010.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, it could have been. It's one of them points. It was comeback season shit. Dreams money can buy. Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah,
Talking shit.
I remember the first time he released that shit. I was in my art class.
I wrote to that actually.
I was in my art class, bro, when he dropped that shit. It was on YouTube.
Oh my god, bro. Dreams money can buy. That was at work. Jada, cause that shit is like, when you listen to music, something just sound good. It just sound good.
Yeah.
Scholarships. Him and Future. Now we're Kentucky Blue on these old, like that shit tough. Lord knows. Girls love Beyonce. That's my shit. And The Rod.
The Rod is that's a tough line song.
The Rod's crazy.
The reason why I can't pick The Rod, bro, because Meek Mill took that song and it made it.
Yeah, Meek killed that shit. Yeah. Meek killed that shit.
So whenever I hear that beat and shit, I had to listen to Meek instead of Drake, bro.
What's y'all favorite Meek
album?
Oh,
See, and I fuck with this episode because we can really get into like the music bag because like I feel like sometimes we have so many different opinions about music artists. Like for one, I think it's wild that like
you gotta put time.
Which one of y'all don't fuck with? It's you that doesn't fuck with Jay-Z. He doesn't fuck with Jay-Z.
You don't fuck with Hov?
It's not that I don't fuck with him. It's like
shut up, bitch.
His style of rap is his style of rap isn't for me.
Finish it up.
Like the nigga can rap. I'm not about to sit here and say he can't rap.
He just don't fuck with it like that.
He just not like the way he rap is just not.
It just don't do it for you. Cause Drake, I get Drake. Cause Hov do everything like the way he rap is really like he talking to you. Like it's so like I came into this motherfucker 100 grand strong, 9 to be exact. Grinding cheap packs. I forgot, but how it could be like, can make 40 for lime, can make 40 for brick, but one rhyme will beat that. And if somebody would have told him that, oversell clothing, not in his lifetime, never in his right mind. That's another difference that's between me and them. I smart and know, open the market up. And then he goes to the numbers he got, and then you fact check it, and it's real. And you be like, damn, man, he just told it to you, like he just talked to you for real, like he ain't throw it away.
Like I'm not even getting money from rap now, nigga. Like
it's a lot of money to be
still getting millions.
But what's our boogie shit tough, and I think it adds an element to hip hop that Kendrick got to, and he was saying in it. Boogie was West Side Boogie was saying in the interview. He was like, damn it. He was like saying Kendrick got to this shit right after I did, because he was saying like him and Kendrick, they from the same hood, so he don't they met him before. He like the big home. They ain't our best friends, nothing like that. But you feel me? Like he accessible. But just going into like the mental health shit.
He wrote on his last
he wrote a verse to Summer Walker on his last on Kendrick shit. But getting into the mental health shit.
You gotta do an album with her shit. She's insane.
Yeah, Summer Walker she go crazy for sure. And she was going through that same type of shit.
I think the reason I like Westside Boogie so much is he rap from an ancient perspective.
Niggas block the field goal.
Stop it. He rap from an ancient perspective.
Niggas block the field goal.
He rap from an ancient perspective and like he put it in the like perspective was like, I know I ain't shit. I'm gonna try to get better, but as of right now, I'm just letting you know I ain't shit, and I'm gonna just keep going with it. Like,
how you in therapy? How you in therapy and you still a bitch ass nigga?
Yeah, like.
And then you when you take it to the count, niggas got.
Niggas got a list. Listen to it.
So it's crazy. So a lot of
niggas say that shit.
Bro,
the lisp shit, right?
I tried to get through his album.
For a nigga that can't sing for real, bro, and he be like the songs that where he's singing on. I know I can't sing like that, and I feel like I can match what he doing. So it put me in my bag sometimes.
So Mr. be singing with a lisp?
You got a list, bro. I can't. Bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Westside Boogie. So my child, she be like, she always told me, she's like, yo, I just can't. Like it's like people with lisps, like that shit. Like it gets to me. I don't know how to. I don't discriminate. I don't make them. It gets to me. So I will always joke. I was like, yo, you better chill out before I start talking with a lisp. Like, she's like, please, like, stop, like, don't do that.
Yo,
and then every nigga, you know,
That is a wild threat.
Yeah, look at the threat.
That shit.
you know me, I be like, I'm an asshole. So like, I be like, I'm like, can you please open the refrigerator? And she be like, come on, please stop. Like stop. And I'm like, well, please.
I feel like we offended a lot of people.
I mean, no, it's not. I mean, for me, you know, I don't.
Yo, attacking somebody with a lisp is crazy because
Everything is
that's a
funny.
double entendre.
Everything
You
is
can
funny
attack
till it
people.
happens to you.
You can attack people with a lisp, or you can attack people with a lisp.
I
Like,
until Mike Tyson come in here and run this shit up.
Exactly. That's what you feel me. Everything is.
but if you think I'm not going to gel off Mike Tyson lisp in front of Mike Tyson?
I'm gelling off everybody because you can gel off me. So it's like, all right, like if I
I'm
give
like-
this energy, like
yo.
I'll be like, Mr. Tyson,
Yo, you-
Mr. Tyson is not as funny. I'm not
You think he
talking
gonna
about you.
knock
No,
Trevante Rose out?
he gonna
playing
tell
him?
me. Well, you said what?
You think he gonna knock Trevante Rose out for playing him?
Knock who out?
Trevante Rose, the dude that played.
Oh shit! Oh, Toronto. Well, I mean, I feel like that.
I feel like he should never run into Mike Tyson ever.
Well,
bro.
Not to be honest though, Mike Tyson's growth, he not on that.
I know
time
he
anymore.
not.
So, but
he be doing the list
it's more. Like,
No,
he
like he killed it. He killed the role. Like,
yeah. He
What's the problem? Why would he?
well because
Because-
because Hulu didn't like his rights aren't on it. Like, so Mike Tyson don't own no part
he
of
not
that. There
getting-
wasn't.
he not getting nothing on that?
This isn't a Mike Tyson collaboration. They just did something on Mike Tyson and had somebody, you know,
And
basically
Mike-
playing his life story.
And Mike is actually working on something himself.
yeah,
Yeah. So
that's the movie with Jamie Foxx.
So
I'm
yeah.
not watching that shit, then.
Yeah,
He
but,
told
I mean, well,
he told niggas like before that came out, before it dropped, he told niggas like he has nothing to do with this. And he don't really support it, so y'all shouldn't either.
But I mean, I feel like Mike as a person, as a dude, will be like, all right, this actor played me. So he gonna have something towards him, but he not gonna. He know that's just an actor getting the role, versus, you know, and especially he done did the Toad a bunch of times and ayahuasca and shit. He on that peace shit now unless he getting paid for it.
Except
I really love seeing Mike
Yo,
like that.
I'm about to do
He
ayahuasca,
be
by the
happy
way.
and just
Yeah,
high off
I
mushrooms.
I told
and
you on the pod. Yeah, I did. I did say it on the pod. I've said this shit like 10
This
times.
nigga's gonna say, he's so excited about it. He's gonna say that on every episode that we
Yeah.
have until it happens. 'Cause
And
everyone's gonna know.
And it really feel like it was the first time I was telling y'all.
He gonna come here with a third eye tattoo.
I'm coming here with a third eye.
I don't think that. I don't think that's necessary.
Let me three of them bitches right here.
About to add to this combo. Nothing.
You know, about the Drake combo.
Just in general, bro.
I was just saying here. Oh,
Just like a fly on the wall.
Can you name 10 Drake songs?
well, now that you probably asked me to do it, no.
So the answer's no.
No. I mean, all right, cool. Realistically, all I have to do is just say like words or popular phrases, and it's probably a Drake song, right?
It doesn't
So
work
say
like that.
no,
So say 3 that you don't already know.
this is a shame. You worked
What's
at,
worse,
You work at
Just
South Beach.
Just say random
What's
phrases.
What's worse, eating chunky peanut butter or not knowing 3 Drake songs? So,
Not knowing 3 Drake songs.
You eat crunchy. Don't say chunky. It's
No, I
crunchy.
see this. No, I see
you
this shit.
bite your peanut butter. You
I seen
stop.
this shit. It was like
You out here chewing peanut
somebody
butter.
if somebody had a gun to your head and they said name 50 Drake songs or 10 Vanilla Ice songs.
50 Drake songs.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
I'm dying.
How much time you give me? how much time you give me? Because I could really sit down and like just run through this shit and be
I'm
like,
gonna say in
all
like
right,
5
cool.
minutes, bro.
Thank Me Now. Over. Tuscan Leather, which I said is a dope
I don't
song.
count. I said
But that
I said
I
we
literally
going
was
hard.
talking to Mista about that before it was even.
Yeah,
brought
he
up.
Wait, can you give us 3 songs that we didn't name?
I just gave you
Yeah,
two.
he gave you 2.
he gave 2.
He just need one more.
Ransom.
You should have said replacement girl.
Doesn't matter.
That's my shit.
If you wanna be my
Yo, my bonus one would have
replacement.
been ignorant shit.
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
good one.
That's actually
That
my
was
favorite
the
Drake
one.
Wayne collab of all time.
Mine too.
Like, I know that shit by heart.
Nigga, they play that shit at midnight on New Year's.
And give Wayne his flowers too. They said when Wayne went to jail, he was like, "Yo, get this light skinned nigga everything he need, like whatever he want, like he got it." Cause you know he went to jail and shit, and at that point,
By
it's
the time
really-
he had signed him.
it was you know, it was like Drake was winning for a bit, but they got to a point when that whole shit started going down, and he was like, all right. So even Drake said it himself. He was like, all right, knowing that I felt the responsibility to Wayne to have to produce at a certain level and make sure I do this shit the right way. But they said one time Drake in the studio, he writing and doing whatever he doing. I wasn't there, so I can't call it. But there was a point where I guess he had finished his verse and shit, and it was like, all right, so we gonna start engineering it. And he said, nah, like 40 is my engineer. And it was like, yeah, but we world class engineers. And he was like, nah, like 40 is my engineer. So he said, we got to fly 40 in from Toronto.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
so we got to fly 40 in from Toronto. And they're like, yo, who's this? Because mind you, he had made like a hit or something like that at that point. They're like, who the fuck is this light skinned nigga talking about? We got to fly.
Six.
You feel me? Like, we got to
fly 40 in.
Fly
That's what you do.
And then they called Wayne. Wayne was like, all right, fly that nigga in. I told y'all, like, get that. And he was like, all right. So, being offered the opportunity to, like, to have that is also that shit means a lot.
Think about that. That nigga started in 06 and he had to get that team together.
My cousin acted on Degrassi with Drake. And he had told me from young, like, yo, there's this dude on set, Drake, like he can really rap. And then I heard him rap on an episode. I heard him rap on an episode before I ever heard him rap, like before Brand New. So maybe this might have been like 04 or 05, something like that. This was before he got in the wheelchair in Degrassi, so, somebody in my years, but before he was wheelchair Jimmy, when he was just Jimmy, like, I heard him rap on stage at Talent Show. I'm like, yo, this shit kind of like, all right, I got to go back and find that shit. But
I just thought about something. Isn't it funny that Drake tore his ACL on stage and now he just be balling up?
Bro, Drake is a funny guy.
He tore his, like, but they have video on YouTube.
Really
this nigga
living
tearing
his
his
dream,
ACL, bro.
They said
He the only nigga that did it in a non-sport.
it was on stage. They said he was trying to guard Steph Curry in the pickup game, and Curry crossed him. That's how he tore his ACL.
But he tore his ACL before
is that fake
Curry
news?
was in the league, I
I
think.
don't know because they asked Steph about it, and Steph just sat there and giggled and was like, no comment.
Are you talking about the last time he got hurt?
The last time,
Because
like,
Drake
First time, like-
caught a couple injuries, like.
I'm like, dude, you trying to guard Steph?
Nah, he hurt his.
He
He fucked up his ACL.
Tearing
like
a nigga
it was fake.
ACL is crazy. Like, with a crossover or some shit like that.
But trying to guard Steph, he was really trying to guard him if he tore his shit.
Yeah.
Like,
All these niggas be having
I don't know
to be friends.
what is niggas. I don't know why niggas
Golden
think you can
State
step in
running
the
practice
ring
at my house.
You wouldn't do that?
I wouldn't try to guard Steph.
Why the fuck
Why not?
Why would I try to guard Steph Curry?
He don't got that. He don't got that dog.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I'm not.
I
Speaking
would
of that,
just to say it, bro.
Speaking of having that dog in you, right? I put it in the chat. My girl told me about this nigga she worked with. What? Oh, all right. Well, speaking of having that dog in you, my girl told me about this nigga. So my girl told me about this nigga at work that eat chitlin cheesesteaks and grilled dog.
That grilled dog might be segment.
I thought you was about to kill.
Fuck the grilled dog, because we all ate at the Chinese spot before.
Yeah, you feel me?
We all had
Yeah.
dog before.
But why would you say it like that?
Because we all eat
But why? We know you ain't cat
We all had
boy.
a cat dog platter before with some fried rice. But the chitlin cheesesteak. But the chitlin cheesesteak, my nigga.
But why would niggas
Do
make
chitlin
that
steak
into a
like that?
cheesesteak?
Y'all ever smelled like chitlin being cooked? Because I'm Caribbean, so
Yeah. My aunt tried to feed me that shit, and I told her I wasn't fucking eating
You ain't
that
eat that
shit.
shit?
No, in 5th grade, I'm like, yo, it smell like shit in here. Like, why?
It's a
She's like, I'm making chillin'.
Yo, niggas be like, it's a delicacy. I be like, bro, you go to hell.
Hell.
Whoever said that?
Bro, niggas from the South will tell you it's a delicacy.
Bro, do you know
Niggas
what
have the
fucking pig
IQ.
eat?
Never mind. I ain't gonna do that to my black people like that. I love them.
but nah, in the Caribbean, so there's some. Alright. So like, I'm really Caribbean, so I'm from St. Vincent and Grenadines.
You ever slayed the goat?
No, but I have a story about that.
Interesting.
But
Tie that motherfucker upside down.
yeah, but I guess we could, I'll tell you on the next episode. Like I'll put that story in the next episode because it's a good one. It's a good one.
All right. Well, until then,
I was advised to say put on the next episode.
yeah, producers are flagging us down.
Producers are flagging us down. It's crazy.
Yeah, PMO episode, volume 1. What do we say is this gonna be called?
Willie Beefin.
Yo, this is a whole new way to close the episode. So like, I'm not.
Yeah, I was like, niggas like next episode. I was like, damn, I wanted to tell the story. I'll tell you off air. And I'll tell them, listeners.
Yeah, so we put y'all on, you know what I'm saying, for the first time. It's volume 1.
And tell us what are your favorite Drake songs.
Yeah. When we release this. Fuck, this is bad. I gotta work on it. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna close
everything in life, bro. It's a long life.
Push the button, play the Zig music. I'm gonna figure this shit out.
It's okay, bro.
No outros though.
I'm upset. Say no, I'm joking.
Hey, so I'ma work every day till I get the finish rate. Yeah. I walk in this bitch, promethazine got me coughing and shit. Lean to my left, terror squad in this bitch. Audience lit, heard this from Zig, now they offer me shit. Talking a bit, she wanna fuck, but I got me a bitch. She said so what, so that got me a bitch. Can't fuck it up, but she wants to and shit. Yeah. I walk in this bitch, promethazine got me coughing and shit. Lean to my left, terror squad in this bitch. Audience lit, heard them some Zig, now they offer me shit. Talking a bit, she wanna fuck, but I got me a bitch. She said so what, so that got me a bitch. Can't fuck it up, but she wants to and shit. Yeah.